NSFW, people of Reddit, what was the stupidest thing your horniness made you do? I used to share a room with my younger brother. We had bunk beds and I was on the top bunk. One night I drenched my piece in Vaseline and went to town cause I thought he was sleeping. I heard him say something, so I grabbed the railing of my bed and leaned over. My hands were covered in Vaseline, so I slipped off the railing and fell naked onto his bed with Vaseline covered hands and a boner. Ha 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 ha. I heard him say something, so I grabbed the railing of my bed and leaned over. What he said, stepbrother. There was a lot of junk in my house when I was younger. I think I was 12 or 13 and wanted to know what having sex was like, so I found this thing. I think it was a part of a light fitting or something. Either way, it was round and had a hole at each end, a cylinder with no ends, basically. My teenage brain said that the tube was too small to put my erect penis in, so the sensible thing to do would be to stuff it in flaccid, then get hard when I'm already in. This turned out, to the surprise of nobody, to be a fucking horrible idea. The more erect I became, the more it constricted my penis and the more erect I became. I tried just pulling it off, but it was on there fast. I went to the bathroom and ran cold water on my penis to try and make it go down. I hoped, on that day, that I had not learned what sex was like. Cursed Chinese finger trap. On the second paragraph I am shaking my head no. Jerking off with sponge. That didn't go well. Patrick? Damn, I hope it wasn't one of those Mr. Clean scrubbing sponges. Those are just fine grit sandpaper. Got caught with pants down. A Filipino scammer catfished me and recorded me masturbating. He threatened to send the video to everyone on my friends list on Facebook. I stalled him for a while till I could delete all of my socials. Lesson: privacy settings are a thing for a reason. Watch Black Mirror Shut Up and Dance episode lol. Honestly, if someone did that, I'd call them out on it. Like, who cares if my friends and family see me jerking my average sized dick? No shame. Friend back in high school relayed to me that fucking a microwaved banana peel with olive oil inside of it feels like a vagina, so naturally, having then never tried a real human vagina, I grabbed a banana for a snack after coming home one day and stashed the peel away. When nobody was home, I grabbed the peel, olive oiled it up, and microwaved for about a minute. Way too fucking long. In my excitement, I dropped tro and penetrated the scalding peel, burning the shit out of my wiener. It was terrible. Absolutely 0-10 wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Suffice to say that it felt nothing like a real vagina. Getting that Balrog poon. Hey, I'm like your opposite twin. Friend told me that a frozen banana is about the same hardness as a penis, so I thought, what the hell, I'll give it a try. Ever had your tongue stick to a frozen pole? Yeah. It was bad. I tried to jack off after cutting hot peppers. Frown, I'd forgotten washing your hands doesn't get rid of capsaicin. What does? Please respond, please. Masturbated so frequently with such force I gave myself sores and blisters, which I had to see a doctor about. Didn't see the doctor, too embarrassed, got infected. Really had to see a doctor. Was less embarrassing than I had imagined. Damn, I can relate. I'm 35 and still have scarring on my dick from my teenage masturbation sessions. It's always fun explaining that to a new sexual partner. Go back to my ex. Where have I heard this story before? It's like the McDonald's of sex. You know what you're getting and it's easy. But after, you feel sick for the rest of the day. Edit, thank you for the gold, kind stranger. Not me, but my brother. Came home from school one day and find a hairbrush sitting on the counter, the handle covered in Vaseline. I immediately knew what that meant, and didn't look any closer at it. Skip to a week or two later. I walk into the bathroom and this old antique plunger we have was in the way of the toilet. I go to move it out of the way, but when I touch it I find it is also covered in Vaseline. I quickly washed my hand and left to find another bathroom. I can imagine his Christmas wish list being something like this: giant wooden pencil, giant drumsticks, squirt gun, chew toy for his pet. How the fuck does someone do this shit and not intensely hide all evidence? Tried to use mobile phone as vibrator. Washed mobile after use. Mobile died. Plastic bags are your friends. Was having some substance enhanced sex with my ex and we were both so into it I told her I was gonna come in a shot glass and she was going to shoot it. As soon as the load came, I vividly remember grabbing the shot from her hands and said, "No baby, you're not doing that." Thought you were gonna say, "No baby, this one's mine," and down the shot yourself. Post-nut empathy, smiley face. When I was a teenager I fucked a jar of jelly. It wasn't fun. It was just messy and sticky. This reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. What's the difference between jelly and jam? I can't jelly my dick into your ass. One man, one cup. Did you get all those pieces out? I honestly can't pinpoint an exact thing, but the amount of shame I felt upon reading the question, I'm pretty sure it should be forgotten. Losing my virginity outdoors while having the flu. Not only that, we ended up screwing in a bed of nettles. I didn't notice because it was so dark outside. My ass and thighs were covered in nettle stings and they itched for weeks after. In my experience there's no ignoring nettles, you'd know instantly. I'm guessing it was some other itchy plant. I may or may not have fucked a really sexy looking tree successfully. Didn't even buy me dinner first. Crashed a car speeding through the snow to get laid. Dashing through the snow, with a one-eyed open snake. Stole my brother's Maxim magazine and got caught. Got us both in trouble with that one. Buy multiple dildos. I didn't really regret buying them afterwards, but thinking how I only bought them because I was horny is still a little stupid. My wife horny shopped for dildos also, but caught myself getting wild. It's like grocery shopping when you're hungry. Put my penis in a running vacuum hose to see what a blowjob would feel like. Edit, my first gilding, of course it's on a comment about my attempt to turn my vacuum into a vacuum. And? Did it rip your dick off? Used shampoo as lube to jerk off. Goddamn that burned. Try icy hot next time. Trust me, I'm an internet stranger. Conditioner works great. Shampoo, yikes. Leave my calculus 2 class, jerk off in the school bathroom, and return to class like nothing happened. Dude, you reminded me of this time when I was sick. I was in Calc 3, nodding off, cause Calc 3 is boring, and I was doing fine anyway, so I always saw Calc as nap time. Anyway, I'm nodding off, and all of a sudden I get a violent urge to vomit, and as my head snaps forward I let out a gagging noise. That didn't sound bad to me, but I hauled ass out of there, got to a toilet and threw up. I walked back into class feeling fine, and everyone starts dying laughing. Eventually my friend told me that the noise I had made before stopping myself from throwing up was like the moan of a femboy suddenly getting it in the ass. So now I live with the knowledge that there are about 200 kids out there whose only idea of me is the kid who moaned and then ran to the bathroom probably to jerk off or some shit. I think most of us are the result of the stupidest thing our parents did because of horniness. Some of us are the realest example of play stupid games, win stupid prizes. When I was 15 I lost my virginity to a girl who was 14, I was so stupid and wanted it to happen again I ended up buying her a hamster and a cage with toys and food. It was like almost $80 and that was all my fucking money I had, lol. Thanks for doing the sex. Here, have this rodent. Why did horniness lead you to purchase a rodent? I was a shy and weird 11-year-old who's got a huge crush on 2 of the prettiest girls in class. Rode my bike to an abandoned bridge, wrote my crush's names on my penis and whispered I love you, Ella. I love you, Joanne. WTF. I didn't expect this to blow up. I'm so embarrassed, lol. Yeah, okay, it was really weird. I cringe a lot when I think of it. I don't know how to explain. I guess cause I was really shy and with a super religious family I thought it was something brave to do. I don't know. And it was on an abandoned bridge so no one could hear me. I used a blue pen. I'm bi now. Isn't that a demon summoning ritual? Okay, everybody leave, he won. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.